Hello, my name's Stephen Tomkinson and you're watching Mariners TV.
So Lee, how do you reflect on that one tonight?
Yeah, no, it's a tough one to take. It's been a tough last kind of 10 days. We're in a situation now where everything we just seem to be falling wrong side of the line. You know, we've got players that have been injured and trying to come back, and you know, they're struggling to find their feet a little bit. We've got confidence levels that have just dropped the wrong side of the line. It was only a couple of weeks ago that we were really happy with the situation that we're in, and things can turn really quickly. But the positive side is things can turn back really quickly again. You know, we had a tough week not so long ago. When we had the Farsley and the New Ferriby defeats, and then we went on a really good run off the back of that. I just think we've suffered some horrendous luck. We really have, in terms of injuries and the knock-on effects and various other things. A couple of goals that we've conceded have just been, again, the first one tonight was unbelievable. But look, you're not going to hear me or Graham moan about things. This is part and parcel of football, part and parcel of life. You can't have it all your own way, and you certainly won't see me or Graham acting like like spoiled brats. Yes, we've had a continued run of success for a long time now, and this is a test. This is a test for us, and a test that you just have to stand up to, and get on with things, and try and find the solutions, and almost enjoy the challenge that's ahead of you, because it's a different kind of challenge that we've faced for a long time. But the game could have went so differently tonight. We had I'm sure, as your highlights will show everybody who wasn't here, it could have went such a different way tonight, and we would have been having a different conversation. There would have been a different feel about things post match. But look, we've got to stick together. Everybody has to stick together. I've got no time for moaners or whingers, whether it be inside our dressing room or outside of our dressing room. It achieves absolutely nothing. So let's move on, and let's look forward to the next game. And we've got lots of work to do. Obviously, there's things that are within our control. Of course, there are, that we can put right and try and improve. And if we can do that and get a little bit of luck going our way, then I'm pretty we're massively confident we can turn the corner again.
So much success in the last 2 years, and we always knew there'd be one sort of tricky patch at some stage. Is it important that the characters can come out now? And
yeah, it's a test for the players as well. The vast majority of players in that dressing room have kind of had it their own way for a long time. Win after win after win, and it's a test, and it's, again, if I had a choice, of course I wouldn't want to be in this situation, but I'm looking forward to seeing how everybody reacts to this. It is inevitable. Of course, you don't want it to happen too often. It's part and parcel of what you do, and when it happens, you've got a simple choice. You either fold, or you roll your sleeves up and you work harder and you try and put it right, and there's only one option for me.
A tricky patch, but we're still in the top 5, still in a decent position to sort of move on from there. We're going into a home game on Saturday.
Yeah, we are. We've just gone into October, and marathon or a sprint and all that kind of thing. But yeah, we've at the same time though, we're here to be at the right end of the table, and we've got to keep demanding the best from ourselves. You've got to retain that mentality of you want to be the best. I'll never accept or strive for mediocrity. I know Graham won't, and I'm damn sure the players won't either. So yes, this, you know, we're still within touch and distance of where we need to be, but we're not where we want to be. So we've got to push hard, and we've got to work hard, and we've got to stick together.
Back on home soil on Saturday against Grantham, what's your thoughts on that game?
It's a game where everybody needs to stick together. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see, you know, if things don't quite go our way, you know, in the first half an hour, you know, it'll be interesting to see what kind of reactions we get. But even if they don't go our way for the first half an hour, we've got 60 minutes to try and get the right result, and you know, it's a game I'm looking forward to.
Just finally, a couple of players missing out today. Carl Finnegan, one of them. Do you think he has a chance of getting back on Saturday?
I think there's a chance. It's just a really painful one for Carl. You know, he's been struggling to breathe properly, with, you know, a real heavy bang on his ribs. So yeah, you know, fingers crossed Carl be right sooner rather than later. But again, you know, we felt we kind of had to throw the likes of David Foley and Josh Gillies into the mix tonight, to allow us to play a more kind of familiar shape. And you know, if we were at full strength, then you have the luxury of kind of bringing those players back in gradually. But we've had to throw them in tonight, and you know, David and Josh have done their best tonight. You know, but them, like, you know, a number of other players at the minute, are just not quite firing. But it'll come for us.